Well, hello, collective, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I'm Empress Egypt, and as you can tell from the title, that's right, that's going to be this kind of reading, all right? So before we get into the reading, you guys, don't forget all of my social media links are in the description box below. I will be providing timestamps for you guys so that if you guys do want to bypass the intro, you can. They will be in the comment section. There will be a comment pinned as well as a timestamp in the description box. You will not be able to use the timestamp until after the premiere is over. Just keep that in mind, okay, you guys? Also, all of my social media links, all my information, my email address, my Patreon, any of the information you need for extendeds for anything is in the description box. You guys, I am new to TikTok too. I've also provided TikTok in my social media link section, okay? All the decks I use, if you want to know your birth chart placement, any of that stuff, again, it's all in the description box, okay? So with that being said, you guys, keep in mind that my channel is all about healing. It's all about the expansion and the path to self. So yes, we do tap into energies and we do tap into other perspectives, but it's important to remember that they are energies and perspectives and they can always change. So here on my channel, I do not predict the future, okay? I believe in you making the decisions for your own future. Just kind of look at me as your spiritual friend with a little bit of guidance from above, okay? So again, this is all about healing. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. The messages that come through, they are intended for some people, but not all. If it's not for you, just keep it moving. Okay. If it is for you, let me know in the comments down below how it resonates with your life. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff so that if this message is for you or if not, regardless, it does find who it's intended for. Okay. Sorry, I'm stuttering all over the place, you guys. I've been sick for a little bit, so I know I've been kind of hit or miss this past week, you guys. I apologize. But with that being said, let's get into this reading, okay? So I am going to go ahead and pull the overall energy and just see what's going on. I was drawn to get on here. Clearly, messages need to come through. Spirit, show me what I need to see, and who are we talking to today? All right, 4 cards came out, you guys, that I can see. Wow, 5 cards, okay? We have number 19, desire. I can still taste you. 9 and 1 is about a completion, endings taking place. Okay. We have number 6, faded. I'm sure this was all meant to be. Okay. We also have number 27. Tell me the truth so I can too. Authentic. We also have number 28. I'm ready to tell you everything. Vulnerable. As well as number 38, karma. What have we done? Okay. So I do feel like there's definitely an energy of regret and just regret, right? There's a lot of energy of regret with this. Okay. Clearly we're going to clarify and find out everything to a T. But let me tell you guys what I'm picking up on. Okay. I feel like honestly, whoever this message is for, has just felt tired and drained from this connection, whoever this person is, whoever this connection is for. I feel like there's been a lot of history with this connection. I feel like someone in past tense was not authentic. Someone acted like something and actions proved otherwise. I feel like the situation was fated. I feel like someone walked away over and over again. I feel like there was a lot of lust and a lot of chemistry in this connection, but again, someone wasn't being true. All right. So just as quick as this connection came in, it failed. Okay. And it just kind of washed away. I feel like it was like a wave though. Okay. I feel like it was the oceans crashing on a beach. I feel like the tide would pull the water out and then bring the water back up. So it's this energy of hit or miss, right? But it's a rhythm. I feel like this person has come in like a rhythm, in and out, like a heartbeat, in and out. And when they come into your life, it's something that is crazy and intense. And then again, they go out and it just kind of sucks everything out of you, right? I feel like whoever's person this is, they definitely feel the same thing now. I feel like in past tense, they may have ran from this because it was so crazy. They faded the situation. I feel like they've always known that something within you was special, right? But again, they were scared. They faded the situation, and just like that wave or the tide washing out, they just sucked your energy out and left. Again, fading the situation, and again, just not being authentic. So there's definitely an energy of them wanting you to tell. I feel like there's a part of you that held back too, because this person kept doing this to you. All right. I'm feeling like it's like tag, you're it. Always feeling like you have to run after this person, try to catch up with them. Where are they at? What are they doing? Man, I'm telling you, I feel like this person now, though, sees, and I feel like they want to tell you how they feel, but they feel weak. They feel vulnerable. But there's definitely completion here. We have 28, 8 and 2 is 10, right? 10, completion, ending, beginning. 9 and 1, desire, 10, ending, completion, beginning. You know, definitely number 6, they understand this union, and they understand that this union is powerful, okay? And that because this connection is unlike any other, there's an energy of knowing that this is meant to be, knowing that this is divine, that this is spiritual. 7 and 2 is 9. So there's still even a completion within them, acknowledging the fact that they were never authentic with you, that they maybe held things back from you and didn't tell you things honestly or truthfully, apologize. Obviously, number 38, karma. I feel like this person, again, is just having regrets, resentments, or if not just that, kind of hit in the face with truth and reality here. You know, 8 and 3 is 11, right? It took these karmic situations and the problems and the challenges after you, okay? All the learning lessons after this connection, okay? All the learning lessons aside from this connection. But I also feel like there were a lot of learning things to take place between you two. I feel like this person was made to learn that a love like yours, a love that is divine, does not feel like the 3D connections, right? The lust only lasts for so long. The body only lasts for so long. You know, again, this is why they say don't judge a book by its cover, right? And this applies to not only the badass looking books, but the books that look boring too, right? You don't know what you've got until you've started to turn the pages and realize what the story is about, right? So it's definitely an energy of picking up on karmic cycles, learning lessons, obviously twin flame type of journey, right? So let's start clarifying here and see what's going on. And of course, we'll look at some other things here too, all right? So let's go ahead and start with this desire and see what this desire is about, collective spirit. Why is this desire energy here? Show me what I need to see and show my collective what they need to see as well, please. Why is this desire here? We have 3 of earth and we have the 9 of, the 9 of air in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Taurus energy in reverse, okay? So clearly they still desire you and there's no commitment, okay? I feel like obviously there's not a partnership. You guys are definitely separated here, okay? There was an ending that took place. There was a completion that took place and there was no commitment, okay? I feel like this person never learned from, well, I feel like there's an energy of, in past tense, this person not learning from you, you not really being the proper teacher. I feel like both of you guys had to learn in this connection. Both of you guys had to grow and expand. Okay, so this is a past tense energy, but this past tense energy is what's fueling you. Okay, so for you, the collective, the fact that this person didn't commit to you is grounding your energy. It's grounding where you're at and how you're expanding. All right, same thing with your person. Your person, again, is looking at the things that they didn't commit to, the things that didn't last, the things that didn't teach them or that they didn't learn from, right? So again, take it how it resonates. Again, this is the karma side of things, right? The things that didn't commit, all right? So we do have the 3 of earth. So I feel like, you know, clearly with this desire, I feel like there's an energy of this person working on things aside from you. I feel like this person worked on things with other people, and this is why they're still desiring you here, right? Because they're working in their circles, they're working in their equations, their dynamics, their situations that they've chosen karmically, right? Their karma that's coming back to them. They're working really hard. Things are working really well, right? But emotionally, there's still some darkness. So obviously, this leaves them up late at night. Okay, so clearly they're kind of stuck in their head here, collective. There's an energy of them just working their asses off, things working out, but still not being complete. Something's still creating anxiety. Something's still creating depression, okay? And this really expresses this all of a sudden kind of understanding things, right? I feel like, again, in past tense, they didn't see you the way they see you, right? It's like they tasted you in past tense, but they didn't realize that they would still be craving you after they're working on things other than you. Again, I feel like they're in a karmic situation, a third party situation, right? Because we have karma and they're working really hard and the family unit's working here. But again, they're still staying up late at night, anxious, not understanding why things are still kind of gloomy when it comes to the emotions, feeling like emotionally they're still falling apart, even though they're working so hard on it here. Okay. And with this lightning bolt energy, obviously a change is needed fast here. Okay. But I do feel like because of this situation, they clearly start to really desire you because it makes them realize that even though they're working as hard as they can, they still aren't complete. They're still not complete. So they're craving this completion. They're desiring this completion. And so they start to taste you. They start to remember the memories of the past. They start to crave you here. Okay. So obviously they're craving the things they didn't commit to. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this faded energy, Spirit. What is this faded energy about? I'm sure this was all meant to be, Spirit. Show us this 6, please. Show us this connection. Show us this union. Show us this exchange, please. What's going on here with this 6, Spirit? Why is this 6 here, the faded? What is this fading this? Show me what I need to see. Okay, we have 3 cards in conflicting energy and the Queen of Water in reverse. Wow, the High Priestess conflicting. The 6 of water, the 6 of cups in conflicting energy, and the 6 of air. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, 8 of earth. Okay. So your person's working really hard, collective. This person is working extremely hard on getting their shit together. There's a lot of fast action here. Okay. Grounding this entire reading. Okay. Not this entire reading, but this entire reading here. Okay. So clearly they're evaluating things, okay, and they want to take action. They're tired of dwelling in the past. They're tired of, again, these sleepless nights here. And so this fast action comes into place. Remember, I told you this lightning bolt, it's about fast action. They were needing fast action. So now this fast action is grounding this next step of the reading, okay? So there's definitely, again, this energy of fast actions, no longer dwelling in the past and reaching and grasping for opportunities here, okay? So they're grasping for opportunities because obviously they've been conflicted on a few things. They've been conflicted on their intuition when it comes to their emotions, right? There's an energy of them, yes, thinking of this union a lot, collective, but also conflicted with this union, conflicted in the union that they're in, right? The karmic cycles. So they're having a hard time trusting their intuition, and they're really conflicted on what is their intuition and what's not, which I think we can all relate to that, right? Even me, sometimes I have a very hard time trusting my intuition because my ego gets the best of me as well. Okay, nobody's perfect. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of willingness, right? Will. So again, I do feel like they're conflicted clearly here because, again, they're getting synchronicities. This is why they're sure that this is all meant to be, because they're seeing things. They're seeing things, having dreams, they can't release you. No matter what they do, they try to work hard in their third-party situations and the karmic lessons. Things still don't work out no matter how hard they work on it. They can't sleep. Things are still lacking, right? Something's not right. They're having dreams about you. They're seeing signs. And so it makes them crave you, desire you, and realize that they fated this situation with you, right? By not trusting their intuition, they went into a karmic relationship, right? A part of them questions, is this true? Is this meant to be? I'm sure it was, right? Because when you say, I'm sure this was all meant to be, you're still questioning, right? You're still questioning what this is. I'm sure this was meant to be. I'm sure, right? I'm sure of it. I have to be, right? It's still a question within this union, right? And so they're still doubting their intuition. They still question their intuition when it comes to the emotions of this connection. Okay. We also have the 6 of cups. There you go. They're questioning again, 6 confirmed with 6, right? 2 and 1, 3, exploring, proceeding, developing, experience, growth. Okay. They're conflicted when it comes to the growth. They're conflicted when it comes to the experience of this. Okay. They know that this is a connection. There's too many synchronicities. There's too many oh my's. There's too many wows. This is crazy. I can't let go of this person. I know I really have strong feelings for this person. I feel it. I think about the past too much with this person. I can't let them go. But they're conflicted. They're very much so conflicted. They're conflicted on how to actually experience and grow. We also have the 6 of air and conflicting energy. right? Definitely an energy of, again, wanting to take action and reach for opportunities and move forward, but kind of stuck on how to do it. I feel like, honestly, they do want to trust their intuition here. They do want to come towards this union with you. And of course, you know, they want to travel towards you, but they're still conflicted on how to, okay? Look, the Queen of Water in reverse, right? Unconditional love not being had. So the reason they're conflicted is because this karmic situation is not unconditional love. This, by them not having stable emotions with this connection, it makes them think about the stable emotions in this connection with you. So this is what makes them acknowledge that this is a soul contract. This is a divine connection. This is a renewal, a reunion. This is an exchange that is, again, it can't be reckoned with, because this is divine when everything else is just the tangible 3D world, right? This is different. This is felt. This is seen. This is worked on hard over and over again, but never has this, because this is seen. This is felt. Okay. So let's move on to the next card, authentic, right? So we clearly know this person desires you, all right? They do. They think about you. They understand. No matter what, they always find themselves coming back to you. They understand this. They understand they fated the situation. They understand that this is divinely guided. Even though they might not fully understand it, they're seeing things, and this is why they're questioning it, right? Because they're lacking in areas. Spirit, why is this person wanting to be authentic? What is this authentic about? 7, 8, 9, right? Completion. 7 and 2 is 9. All right. 7 and 2 is 9. 2 and 7. Tell me the truth so I can too. What's this truth about, Spirit? What do they want to be authentic about? What needs to be authentic here? Show me what I need to see, and show my collective what they need to see, please. Spirit, what do we have for authentic? Show me what I need to see. Show me this truth, please. Okay, that went flying, but it's the King of Fire in reverse. King of Fire in reverse. So clearly this person didn't take action, all right, intimately towards you, and they know they weren't being authentic when they didn't. So if they had fear of intimacy, or if they were persuaded by this 3D karmic situation, these 3D outer influences, the shit that really didn't, you know, it was only skin deep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard to say, but I just feel like this person, again, wasn't genuine. They didn't take action towards you when they had a lot of emotions for you. They were afraid of actually being vulnerable, and that's why we get into this vulnerable energy, okay? So again, they know that they weren't being authentic when they pulled away from you, when they took action elsewhere, when they didn't take action towards you, okay? Spirit, what else do we have for this truth? Show me what else this truth is about here. Show me what else this truth is about. Okay, we also have, wow, the Lovers in the upright, okay? So they also know that they weren't being authentic about this connection. Again, they feel this connection on a soul level. We have 3 6s on the table now, okay? 8 and 1 is 9. It's completion. There's a completion here, okay? They're being authentic. Now they know what this connection is, straight up, okay? We also have, wow, the Knight of Fire in reverse. So now we have also the past tense immature energy that took action in a foolish way everywhere, right? The knight in shining armor that wasn't so great, right? So it's this energy of this person not only acknowledging the fact that in the immature state, the new state, the beginning state, they didn't take action in the right way, but they're also feeling like as they've gotten older and they still haven't taken action towards this connection with you, they're feeling like, again, they're not being authentic. They acknowledge the fact that they're afraid and, again, feeling weak. So they don't have the strength to take action, but they recognize that this is a soul connection. This is again, the Lovers. This is a union that is not seen, but felt, right? Spirit, what is this vulnerable energy? What are they ready to speak on here? Spirit, show me what I need to see, please. We have the Justice in reverse. So they're ready to talk about the injustices. They're ready to talk about the things that have made them feel unbalanced. Again, the sleepless nights, the fast action towards the conflictions of everything, right? This union with you. Also, the Justice is number 11 in the major arcana. Conflicting energy. Wow, the Hanged One and the Ace of Air, okay? Bottom of the deck, the 4 of Cups in reverse, okay? So I do feel like they've released, okay, the Four of Cups is in the upright anyways. Okay, let me explain this. This is really important, collective. So the Four of Cups in the upright has a lot to do with, sorry, my light's a little bright. So again, the Four of Cups in the upright has to do with blended pleasure, okay? Notice how somebody's handing a glass of water, okay? But this person is caught up on the emotions of this rose and not paying attention to the mighty hand giving the glass of water. This glass of water, this person's quenching of thirst. And yet God's sitting here saying, here, I'm handing you water. This person has their eyes closed. They're thinking about these other, they don't even see these cups, right? With this big ass, full ass moon of emotions, right? They're not even paying attention to that, much less the hand of God that's giving them this cup of water, okay? So there's definitely an energy of them focused on something and not thinking about everything else, okay? So they're really caught up on the fact that, again, the things that they can see here. And so what happens is it's the difference between what God's handing them and what it is that they're stuck on, okay? The things they're refusing to acknowledge, right? They're wanting to be stuck on this when God's sitting here saying, hey, look, here's your cup, okay? So you have to understand when it comes to these vulnerable energy, right? What it is that they're trying to speak to you, what it is they're ready to tell you, collective, is that they understand this injustice, right? It makes sense to them now. They get this. It's grounding them. The Lord of blended pleasure is what the Four of Cups is all about. Blended pleasure, meaning you can't tell the difference between lust and love, okay? This is the Lord of blending pleasure. But remember, it was in the reverse. Do you know what that means? So the Four of Cups in the reverse is opposite. They now see it for what it is. It's no longer blended, okay? Now they see it in the 3D, in the lust, and now they see it in the divine, in the higher connection, right? In the felt, all right? So that's grounding this, again, connection here, okay? So clearly they're feeling vulnerable. They're ready to tell you that, look, they understand that what they've done is fucked up. Okay, they understand this on a higher level. They understand this, again, number 11, divine, right? Raw energy, the actual raw energy, right? 1 and 1 is 2. All about balance and harmony. So they're understanding that they did not bring balance to the situation. They're understanding that they created this unbalance, right? It's like a dog who's wet the floor and is being yelled at by their owner, right? What do? The tail's in between the legs and the ear goes down, right? It's that, the sad puppy look, right? It's this energy. They're vulnerable and they have that sad puppy look because they realize that they created this unbalance in this connection. They realize that they created the injustices. They realize that everything is not working out because they are not with the right person. They're not with someone who makes them feel balanced, okay? So this makes them feel vulnerable, right? But they're ready to tell you here, okay, collective? We also have the Hanged One. The Hanged One in conflicting energy. So clearly, collective, your person is having a hard time in allowing God to just, take care of it, right? I feel like your person is conflicted. In one moment, they're going with the flow. And in the next moment, they're wanting to take fast action. Okay, we see this with the lightning bolt. We see this with the fire. We see this with the 8s, right? Just really wanting to take fast action towards ending things, or at least not ending things, but ending this anxiety, right? So again, I do feel like sometimes they're really going against the natural flow of things, right? The actual karma, the learning lesson that still needs to be learned, right? And so because it's slowly being learned, they're starting to acknowledge all of these things. And so it's this energy of wanting to fix everything, wanting to hurry up and take action and grasp for the opportunities because they're tired of living in this karmic, toxic kind of dwelling in the past energy, okay? But what this is saying is that they're having a hard time. In one moment, they're fine. The next. When they're not fine, it's because they're going against divine. They're going against the learning lesson. They're going against time. Okay. They're trying to speed time up. They're trying to get there already. Okay. And hey, we've all been there. I'm pretty sure some of us are doing it currently right now sometimes, right? It's just what it is. But we also have the Ace of Air. So they're actually really conflicted on how to communicate, how to bring communication to this situation, okay? How to actually properly communicate with you, how to properly take action, okay? So clearly there's a lot of thinking here. This thinking really conflicts them. So it makes them even more vulnerable. They don't know how to communicate to you. They don't know how to tell you what it is that they feel. They don't know how to tell you that they feel this on an energetic vibe. They don't know how to tell you that they know they didn't take action towards you. Again, it's not that they don't know how to, but they're allowing the thoughts of all of this stuff to create a fear, to create a problem. So it conflicts them on actually allowing universe just to allow things to work out and just allowing the communication to possibly come. Instead of they're just thinking about it so much that they're thinking, oh my gosh, she or he's not going to forgive me. You know, I've created these terrible injustices. I've done these terrible things. And I don't know what to do. Again, these sleepless nights. Okay. So let's clarify this karmic relationship. Let's clarify what's going on here with the karmic, right? What are these karmic energies, spirit? What is this karma? Show me this karma. What have we done? What do I need to do? I'm sorry, what do I need to see? And what does my collective need to see? Very interesting is the cobweb in this picture. You can barely see it in between the barbed wire. But it's interesting because it's all about community webbing. It's like building, it's like perfecting your home. It's perfecting your inner home, not your outer home. Okay, so your spiritual home here. So it's almost like karmic relationships are the learning lessons. Toxic relationships are the learning lessons that actually perfect the work. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So let's take a look at this karma here, spirit. What is this karma? What is it that this connection has done? Show me what they've done here. What have they done, spirit? Okay, I hate when they land on the ground. I apologize, you guys. Let's go through this deck and then I'll pick up that card. Sorry, you're probably going to see my hair. I apologize. All right, so we had two that landed on the ground too. We have the Queen of Earth. We have Leo energy, the Strength energy, conflicting energy. Wow, we have the Eight of Cups. We also have the King of Air in reverse, as well as the Ace of Water in reverse. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Air in reverse. Okay. So what this is telling me is that there's no communication whatsoever, okay, in the karmic relationship, meaning this person cannot talk. Your person cannot talk to their karma, okay? I also feel like because there is karma, there's also no communication with you too. I feel like learning lessons are being had, and until you both learn your lessons, you are not going to have communication, okay? It is what it is. I call it like it is, all right? So with that being said, remember, there's either no communication. There's definitely no communication within their karmic situation. And what I mean by that is they're not communicating properly, okay? I'm not saying like no communication as far as they're not speaking to one another. I'm talking about they don't communicate where they actually listen and hear and speak, right? So it's definitely an energy of, again, not a whole lot of communication with their karmic cycles, but also communication not taking place between you two because you both need to learn your lessons, okay? So let's go ahead and start with, let me just move these out of the way so that I can get to these really quick, okay? So we're going to start with obviously the Queen of Earth. So I do feel like obviously there's one of two things, okay? For some of you guys, this is them really thinking about the stability within the emotions with you, okay? And so they're really thinking about their karmic situation even harder, okay? For others of you, this is you creating the stability that you need emotionally for yourself, okay? The Queen of Earth energy obviously is stability within emotions, stability within money, because emotionally you're right. So overall, it's an energy of good energy here. So within this karmic cycle, within this karmic learning lesson, obviously your person collective thinks about how stable the connection is with you. They think about how stable the emotions are with you, how stable your emotions you were with them. And just period, how stable you are emotionally, okay? And the more they're in these karmic learning lessons, the more stable you look emotionally, okay? There's a lot of strength because of this karmic lesson, because of these learning lessons, strength is established here, all right? Leo energy, number 8, evaluating things, taking fast action, no longer dwelling in the past, okay? So clearly your person wants the strength to be able to get out of this karmic relationship and to come towards a stable emotional connection with you. We also have, actually the next card was actually the Eight of Cups in conflicting energy. So they're just conflicted on how to actually walk away from this karmic situation and come to what it is that they feel like they deserve. The Eight of Cups, obviously in the upright, is walking away towards what they deserve. In reverse, it's walking away to something that is not better. Okay, so in conflicting energy, they're still conflicted on whether or not this is the right decision, right? They are still, again, because they're faced with karma, right? They have karma really breathing down their back here. So they already know that they've treated you in this way and they're already getting their karma. That's why they're in these toxic learning lessons that they are. But of course, because of this, they're allowing the fear of this karma, the fear of the past decisions and choices that they were made that were wrong, or at least the way they're thinking, right? Because nothing's ever wrong. You're supposed to learn. It was made for a reason. But my point is that they create the strength that they need, right? And they understand that you're the stable emotions that they want. But again, they're still scared of this karma. They're afraid that if they walk away from this karmic relationship, who's to say that they're not just trapped in that I set again, that, that logic, the lusty thing again, and that they're just not lusting for you. So they're conflicted within the way they feel. Not when it comes to you. They're very confident with how they feel towards you, okay? But they also understand that they've made some wrong choices. So they're really scared to make the wrong choice again. So they're conflicted. They don't know that if they walk towards you, if it's going to be what it is that they are thinking and feeling, or if it's going to lead them to another karmic relationship. There's a little bit of doubt, but there's also this energy of wanting something better because things aren't working out in their current situation and they're not happy. King of Air, again, there is no action when it comes to this karmic relationship, but there's also no action being taken when it comes to this karmic cycle, okay? So I do feel like they're conflicted and not taking action, right? Also, we have the Ace of Water. This is just confirming that there's no love in this karmic relationship. It was a lusty situation. Your person fell in love or created a situation that was made off of the 3D world. Again, it was seen, not felt. So there was no unconditional love, right? Because unconditional love is felt, not seen. So again, they made a choice that was only seen. It was only tangible. It was only 3D. And again, there's no love in situations like that, right? And if you do see love in a situation like that, what ends up happening is after a few years, you start to see this person change and they're not the same person you fell in love with. Well, that's because there was never unconditional love from the get-go, okay, collective? It's just that, again, you were so focused on the scene that when you started actually feeling it, again, that's when you started to see that it was karma and there was no love, when you actually started to remove the sunglasses and see things properly and clearly, okay? So clearly there's a lot of emotions here. So let's do some final wrapping up. There will be an extended to this reading. In the extended, we're going to tap into, obviously, this person's heart space. We're going to see how they're really feeling within their heart. We're going to see what it is that they actually want to communicate to you. And of course, what possible actions will be taken. Remember, I don't predict the future, but we're going to look at possible outcomes, okay? Possible energetic outcomes, not 3D outcomes, okay? Because again, at any point, you or your person can always take a step back. You can always be thrown off, the rocker. Divine can always step in, right? So of course, I won't predict the future because I'm not trying to alter. I'm not God. I'm not trying to create anything other than what my messages are for. Okay. So I'm guided to give you guys messages. It is what it is. Just keep that in mind here. Okay. But let's go ahead and get some final summarization here. Overall energy of this connection, just kind of like the what's the word? Like the overcount, what's the word I'm looking for? The overall, there you go. Overall energy, I guess you could say, of this connection. Okay. I apologize, collective. My energy, I'm just all over the place. Spirit, what do we have? Overall energy of this connection, please. Spirit, what's this overall energy of this connection? Show me what I need to see and show my collective what they need to see, please. All right, Spirit, overall energy. Show me the overall energy of this connection. Let's go through the deck one time, Spirit. Anything you need to say needs to come out before I go through this deck, Spirit. Show me what I need to see and show my collective what they need to see, please. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have Cupid's arrow. So it's important to understand, like what I was saying, this person knows now how they feel for you. They've been struck by Cupid. Okay. They want you. Okay. And when I say they, I'm talking about my ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels. They want you to know that have faith because love is coming. Okay. I do feel like obviously this person's a little bit hesitant, right? They have some conflictions. It is what it is. They have karma, so they're scared and they fear that karma again, right? But let's go ahead and look through these and see what's going on here, okay? Let me pick them up and then we'll go through them one at a time. Okay, y'all ready? Sorry, I messed up my table here. All right, so let's start with heart with key. So clearly you do have the key to their heart and they feel the same way, okay? They know that this connection would be perfect. They want you to open their heart. They're welcome to this love. They want to open their heart to this love. They just understand that you are the one, okay? They also understand that they hurt you. They stabbed you in the back when they separated from you. They deceived you. And they know that this pain that they inflicted upon you was out of nowhere. It was sudden and it was unexpected, okay? We also know that your person does want to expand with you. There's a lot of happiness that they find within you. Together, they feel the oneness, okay? This is the balance that they feel that they don't have, this injustice, okay? So there's definitely this energy of them wanting to expand with you here, collective, okay? Wanting to grow with you and be happy. We obviously have wedding rings. So obviously they think about this union on a soul level, right? This is about that soul connection. It's not necessarily wedding rings like marriage in the actual 3D world. It's just that they understand that this connection is divine, that this love is eternal, okay? It's everlasting. It's a promise that is beyond this 3D world, okay? It's a very strong connection. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder, the other woman, okay? We know there's karma. There's going to be issues, okay? That's also, too, why this person's also conflicted, because, again, they're not real clear on how to take on how to take action, because they're conflicted on this karma. They're still dealing with this karma. The lessons are still having to be learned, okay? Why? So that there can be a new phase. This is going to prepare your person to rekindle with you, to renew things with you, okay? They have to transform through these learning lessons. They have to grow and change their mind, just like they're doing right now, okay? They have to be the phoenix here. Why? Because they were a runner. They had a fear of intimacy. They were listening to their ego, right? They were listening to their ego. They ran to a karmic situation. And now this has them wanting to express the way they feel for you, because they're learning their lessons. They're changing their mind. Their view is changing. Their perception, their emotions, everything is changing, okay? They're thinking of you. They want you to know this here, collective, okay? We have heartbroken. They're deeply hurt. They're feeling the loss. They're finally mourning over this separation, okay? They understand that they created this breakup, that they created this separation, but now they're feeling it. They're heartbroken here, collective. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, okay? They understand this. They know, right? We know that they have resentment and regret for the things that they've done. Kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. This is very comparable to the 6 of Cups, okay? It's that equal 50-50, not you, collective, giving all of your heart to this person and then not saving none for yourself and not loving yourself enough to say, nope, you can only love me. You know, you can only take so much of my love. You're not taking it all, okay? I'm not a free-for-all here, all right? You've got to protect yourself. And once you learn how to fully protect yourself, once you learn the learning lessons, how to protect yourself and love yourself, right? That's when you'll understand that you can't give it all away. Your person will know that through karmic relationship, right? They're going to realize that they gave all of this to something that wasn't even worth giving it to. So they're going to protect themselves. They're not going to come in and tell you everything right off the get-go. They're going to be strategic here. And that's what you're supposed to be too, because that's what this unconditional love is. It's being strategic and really weighing your options out and making the right choices and the right decisions based off the decisions you didn't make properly in the past, the learning lessons. That's what unconditional love is about. It's about going through those learning lessons to finally realize how much it means to love yourself and to give and receive equally, right? That's how you fall in love, because as within, so without. Birds of a feather flock together. So what it is that you are, you will attract. Talking. Interested in conversating more. Awaiting messages. Arrive. Text, call, email, and hovering. Both of you guys here, overall energy, want to communicate. Your person wants to communicate with you, okay? They're just still going through learning lessons. And like I said, if there's still learning lessons, collective, that you need, that you need to learn, again, this connection will come back into union when you guys both learn your lesson here, okay? So with that being said, collective, that's all I have for you guys. Again, there will be an extended to this video. In the extended, we're going to dive even deeper, okay? There's 2 ways to get the extended. You can buy the extended individually for $5. Just send me an email at FireStarPassion@gmail.com. It's also in the description box. And just be like, hey, Empress Egypt, I would like the extended too. And of course, put the title of this video in that so that I know exactly what extended to give you, okay? If you guys are interested, if you know you're going to be buying more than one extended a month, definitely check out Patreon. Patreon is $11.11 a month. Of course, it's a divine connection there. I will be giving you guys extra readings over there as well and extra giveaways. But if you guys are interested, my Patreon link is down below as well. Definitely go hop on over to Patreon and check it out. It is members only, and there are no ads over there, okay? Right now, I think I have like 9 members, so it's a very kind of limited amount of people over there, which is really cool. When I do decide to hop on and go live, it'll be just for a few of you guys, and the notifications come in really quick through Patreon, which is really awesome because sometimes there's a delay with YouTube, okay? All right, you guys, well, let me know how this resonates in the comments down below. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Blessed be. Namaste. I will see you guys next week. Bye.